One thing that I think for me is a little unique is that I was raised in a small mountain town by parents that were hippies, at least for the first few years of my life. And I wasn't really exposed to a lot of traditional religion. I also was not exposed to anything sort of pagan related either. I was not exposed to any belief system really. And so in the course of my life, I got to choose little bits to dive into. I love that I have these memories of being like, probably under 10 and walking in my little town from my little house up to a church by myself in my Wrangler jeans and my cowboy boots. I'd walk up into a church and I just go sit in the back pew because there was something that I could feel there without having any attachment to what really they were saying, to be honest. And they kept trying to shoo me down into Sunday school. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 I like it here. And I think that curiosity in me to explore what else is out there has always been with me. And I think we're all born with that interest in what else there is. In fact, I think we're all born with the feeling that there's more than the material world. We see it in our imagination and how we used to play. And then for me, if you fast forward, life happens, we get busy. And like you, I went through a lot of changes in my life. Part of it is injuries to my body and changing of relationships that really just kind of stripped me bare of how I had identified myself up until that point. And when I found myself stripped bare, facing the second part of whatever my life was going to look like in whatever capacity I wanted it to be, I just was more open and I started to experience the unseen worlds again. Like I can remember experiencing when I was young, when I would sit at the edge of a river and dangle my feet into the flowing water, or when I would walk up a mountain by myself and hear the sound that would whisper amongst the trees. It came back when I was stripped down from everything I thought was going to bring me happiness.